Hi, my name is Ildiko, and today I'm going to show you how to make Hungarian goulash. I grew up in Hungary and I learned this recipe from my mom. Goulash, or gulyás, as we call it in Hungary, actually means herdsman. And back in the olden days, the herdsmen prepared this on open fire often, and this is how this dish got its name. These are the basic ingredients you need, and mostly we make it from beef, but sometimes you can prepare it from pork or the mix of both. Let's get started. First, we're gonna put some oil into the pot, and warm it up a little bit. Medium heat. And after it's warm enough, you add chopped onion. It's about a medium or small sized one chopped onion. And you saute it for about a minute. You can put the lid on a little bit and just wait for about a minute. Adjust the settings to lower so it doesn't get burned. Stir it if you think it's necessary so it doesn't burn on the pot. Next, we're going to add the beef, which I already prepared, and you just cut them into bite-sized cubes. It's about 2 pounds of beef. And you just keep stirring so that the meat gets a little brown. This takes about a minute or two. So now the meat is getting brown, and once you think it's pretty much changed color everywhere, you can add the vegetables that we have. About a pound of carrots. I like to use baby carrots because then you don't have to cut them up and peel them and everything, but you can use any kind of carrots you like. And about a pound of parsnip cut into cubes, and 2 pounds of potatoes also cut into cubes. So I'm gonna add all the vegetables. And just keep stirring. So they get coated a little bit with the juices already. Next, I would like to add the spices. First of all, you use some salt and some black pepper, about 2 tablespoonfuls, and maybe 2 or 3 dashes of black pepper. And the most important that you have to use for this recipe is the Hungarian paprika, about 2 teaspoons. I have my own little super veg, which is a dehydrated vegetable mix that I like to use, that I have from Hungary. But if you don't have this, don't worry, you can just enhance the flavor with some beef stock cubes or some Mrs. Dash seasoning mix if you like. But if you don't have those, don't worry, because salt, pepper, and paprika is all you really need to make this dish good. And then just stir all of them in and together. And next, what you need to do is actually add some water, fill it up completely. Now you're gonna stir it one more time and just let it boil for about 30 minutes. So another thing that I put in the goulash is homemade dumplings, and while the soup is boiling, I prepare the dumpling dough for that. So what you need to do is have about half a pound of flour and add 1 egg. And a pinch of salt, or 2, and a little bit of water. And then you just mix it all together. You don't want it to make it too hard or too liquidy, because when the soup is done boiling, then we're gonna dump it all in there, and you just need to have it right. So now it's just about done, and so I just want to show you that this is the consistency that you kind of want, so that it's easy to put it into the soup later. So after about 30 minutes, it's good to check if the meat and the vegetables are soft, and it should be soft at this point. And now I'm just gonna add some fresh parsley, and if you have dried parsley, that's good too. And we're just gonna leave it again for about a minute and just cover it up again. And now we're going to get ready to add our dumplings. So now we're going to put in the dumplings. And I have this little tool that I brought from Hungary that helps me to do that faster. But if you don't have something like this, you can just use a spoon. That's okay too. So I'll put this on, and I get my dough and put some over there, and just start putting it in like this. And you want to mix it a little bit underneath. Stir it a few times and just keep doing the same process. Now that you have all of them in, you just want to make sure that you stir it one more time and that it's nice and boiling. And you're just going to keep it on boiling for 5 more minutes, and then it's done. Okay, so now it's almost done, and the way you can tell that it's done, that the dumplings rise to the top. And I think it's pretty much all done and all on the top. So now we're ready to serve. So here is the finished goulash. I hope you'll enjoy it.